Hey, it's your Dummy Master Tristan, and I would like to thank our sponsor, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is a growing and flourishing energy drink powder, actually developing a clean energy formula that is free from fillers, maltodextrin, and artificial colorings, so everyone can enjoy. In addition, Dubby is a sugar-free and zero-calorie. Using a coffee fruit extract blend gives a much healthier, jitterless, and no-crash effect from drinking Dubby. There are many flavors, and each one sounds amazing. I just got my order of Dragonade today, and a mystery flavor.
The Dragonade is dragon fruit and pink strawberry lemonade. Yummy, yummy.
I am so excited to try them out. Our referral link for Dubby Energy will be in the description, along with our discount code for a 10% off. Dummies with Dice is the discount code. Thank you, Dubby Energy. Viewer warning, use of violence, profanity, rude humor, and the portrayal of drug and alcohol use. Welcome to a very special Dummies with Dice episode. Today we begin part 1 of our first miniseries, Lord of the Dummies. We are playing Lord of the Rings Roleplaying Game, released for Dungeons & Dragons 5e, and I want to apologize now for if we butcher any lore or pronunciation of this wonderful fantasy world created by the great J.R.R. Tolkien. Let's introduce our company.
Hi, Ryan Tucker here, R2. I today am playing as Grenthran Mountainpast. I'm an Iron Hill Dwarves scholar at level 4, so bear with me on the lore.
Level 4, so bear with me on the lore.
Oh, yeah.
That was a rhyme. Rhyme of the lore. Oh man, that was accidental.
Hey guys, Nate here. My character's Guldarin. He's a level 4 Ranger of the North. He's also a treasure hunter.
Hi, I'm Kelly Lee and I play Thalindra the Lindon Elf. She's a level 4 messenger with long, wavy, white blonde braids. She stands proud with her companion, Bunwin the Rabbit.
Bunwin the Rabbit, not Bunyan.
Bunwin.
My name is Tristan Hayes, and today I am not a dungeon master. I am a lore master, because that's the name of him in this. So I'm the, what did we say, Nate? The dummy lore master?
Yeah, the dummy.
I am the dummy lore master today, and let's see how much we botch the world of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, which means your lore may not be accurate.
I'm not a good lore master. Let's do this. Okay, so where we begin our wonderful journey. You all three have been tidying your own lives.
Bunwin.
Sorry, you three and your bunny Bunwin have been doing your own lives, having your own things going on, and you all receive a letter that says the same thing. It says, "Dear friends, when I took up this pen, my intention was to elaborate on the reasons why I counseled you to meet with me at the Prancing Pony. Then I remembered what I have to tell myself from time to time. The task I choose is to inspire the enemies of darkness and push them to action. I am not here to rob you of your freedom of choice. They say that even the wise cannot see all ends, so who am I? Certainly not the wisest. So tell you what to do? I cannot. Only you can decide what to do with the time that is given you. So I await you at the Prancing Pony in Bree to go over the details. Yours in friendship, Gandalf." So you all
Are
have...
going down to
Damn,
the
Gandalf,
Prancing
he knows how to
Pony
write a letter.
He knows how to write a letter.
He even had
Emotional.
accent in it.
What was his name?
You could hear the accent in the
I was
letter.
reading accent in the letter.
So you guys have all traveled from your homes of the woods, I guess, where you have roamed your life, Thalindra, and
Woods and Blue Mountains.
and the Ranger of the North, what's your name? Guldarin
Guldarin.
has been roaming his life treasure hunting and taken down evil as a Ranger of the North. And we have
In the north.
Grenthran Mountainpast of the Iron Hills, out doing whatever the hell Iron Hills Mountainpast dwarves do. But you all have decided to meet in Bree to meet with Gandalf and decide what he's got for you. So,
Gandalf the Grey.
yes. Oh, yes, it is Gandalf the Grey, yes.
Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf
So,
the White.
as you kind of enter in Bree, you see this obviously occupied chief village. There's men, there's hobbits, there's dwarves, there's all kinds of travelers coming through.
Harfoots.
I don't know.
Aw, you said all kinds.
There's all kinds, so if you want to believe it.
I like
but I don't know.
Harfoots.
I don't know the lore of Harfoots if they're here now, so we'll see. Sure.
No Shire yet.
Shucks.
Well, there's a Shire. This is after
Okay.
Bilbo's adventures.
Okay.
You hadn't heard of the Shire?
So, you guys come to the gates of Bree, which are welcome, open gates during the day, so you guys are easily able to come inside. But you guys enter Bree and you see lots of people.
Oh no!
You come inside and enter Bree. So you kind of enter in and you see hobbits kind of roaming around and chatting and
Empty gate.
going off everything. But do you guys want to make your way straight to the Prancing Pony? Is there anything special you want to do before you get there?
I'm gonna whisper to the
So you
closest
meet with Gandalf,
hobbit
keep
and be
him
like,
waiting.
see any Harfoots?
Straight ahead?
Let's roll.
Okay.
See
So-
any Harfoots?
Is there
Is
any
there
beasts
Harfoots
local?
here?
You're seeing kind of like some animals and shit like kind of roaming around. Just
Giant
people.
boars, maybe?
No, there's no giant boars. Those aren't native to this area. All right, so you guys kind of walk up to the Prancing Pony, and you go to enter inside, and you are just hit in the face with the sound of raucous laughter. There's the scent of food and fresh beer. Everybody's loud. There's pipe smoke in the air, but you see one particular pipe smoke that flows big, large rings that kind of puff up, and you see an elderly man sitting there kind of just laughing his
Have a
days
good
away,
old time.
hitting his pipe smoke.
Hey, can I hit that?
Oh, of course you can. What's your name? Grenthran?
Grenthran.
Of course you can, Grenthran. I have been expecting you, and all of you. You all have arrived. He goes, so, should we get somewhere private where we can talk about the details?
Sure.
Okay.
Where do you have in mind,
So
Gandalf?
he goes, okay, and then stands up and like walks over like 2 tables to a corner and just kind of like sits down. And he looks at you and he goes, so, as we all know, especially you, Ranger of the North, evil has been lurking in the far distance. Some see and some do not. He goes, but I have a particular quest that I need a small group to handle. Because I have another situation that I'm seeing to, and I need this to help them on their journey. He goes, there is a tower hidden in Ered Luin, and it's hang on, find my spot here.
Gandalf? Gandalf!
He's hitting the pipe. He's
stroke.
he's sparking the pipe. That's it.
Yeah.
He said there's a tower.
There's an ancient tower in the easternmost foothills of the southern Ered Luin, and what remains of a powerful castle from the time of the kings. Wanderers speak of an eerie blue light that sometimes can be seen even from the Sarn Ford. Like a star shining above the river mists, no one goes there, and recently the people who have gone there started to disappear in its vicinity. But we have checked this place out. I've sent other rangers that were capable of the time to investigate, and there is a heavy curse on this place. So you must go to Rivendell to get a talisman of blessing to be able to pass through this curse and try to figure out what's causing the curse and stop it. That is your quest. And as he kind of says this, he pulls out a map of Eredor, the surrounding area of the west here. And you can see all the way from where you are at Bree. And he kind of points out to all the directions, and he says, far to the east there, through past the Weather Hills, Weathertop, the last bridge, through Troshal, and then you see the fjords of Bruin, and there is Rivendell. Because that is where you must get to, and then back this way. You have to journey back across, and get back behind, maybe through the Shire, and find the entrance to the southern Ered Luin. to try to find this tower of blue light. But I'm sure you can see the blue light because people have said they can see it from the Sarn Ford. So
I can see pretty far.
now you guys are in a moment of plan and strategize your route to get to Rivendell.
Do what Gandalf says.
Gandalf can't guide you and tell you the best route because it's up to you guys what path you want to take. So if you're asking some advice, he says, well, I can tell you that the Great East Road is the main path to get there. He goes, but as days of late, the main road has been heavily guarded by bandits, raiders.
Orcses?
There's even been signs of orcses.
Not orcs.
But not much, not much. Mostly think they're coming from the Misty Mountains, from the north, trying to steal and raid. But as you do with this information as you much, he goes, I'm going to go gather us some drinks and food, look over the map, and find out what path you want to take. So,
Look over the map.
look over the map.
Its
I
eyeballs
guess Kelly's the
immediately
map
come out of
person.
my eyes.
Well, you
Map
all
won't open.
you have to
can start
refresh.
doing
You
that
have
on
to
the map.
refresh.
Like that.
Refresher.
Oh, it's not started, I guess. Sorry. Incredibly sorry.
Yeah, let us in.
There you go.
Knock, knock.
And we were going to.
So you are going to Rivendell, which is far east.
Ah.
You are in the town of Bree.
Wow.
I see.
And then Sarn Ford is south of
Here's
you guys,
Rivendell.
like kind of right lower than you. Where's
I
Rivendell?
see the Shire.
Straight east?
Yep, right. Follow the main road.
Oh, I see it.
It'll be at the end,
What's
through the mountains
name?
inside
Right
the
at the
mountains there.
mountain pass.
Yes,
or right
it's right in
before
the,
mountain pass.
it's right at the edge of the Misty Mountains.
Yeah, this stuff is
Okay.
too little for
And
me
this
to
is
read.
the main east road. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
So
we're
as you-
there in Bree.
As you guys are kind of looking over this
And there's Riverdale.
this map,
Or Rivendell.
while I find this real
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking over it.
I know.
I guess we just go
something's
straight
happening
east.
chaotically too.
Or have to
Follow
take
the
some
river.
sort of detour.
I can't find shit.
He's not the guy.
Oh, I found us. I found where we're at. Now
We
where we're
go to
supposed to
Isengard.
go. I have no clue.
Go straight east.
Never eat sour worms off of wieners.
Oh,
Be salty and sour.
See, there's not a lot of options. It's looking like the Great East Road, or
I see.
just straight
No
up
Riverdale.
off through the middle of nowhere, through Weather Hills and Radar. You know, yeah, or you take the river down
Oh,
south.
we
so
were at-
as you guys are saying this,
yeah,
and you
I
speak,
guess you could.
and
go
you,
up through here.
as you say the
So
Weather
nothing.
Hills, and you're talking about the Weather Hills and Weathertop,
Yes.
the owner of the building kind of walks by, and the innkeeper, Barnabas Butterbur, and he walks by and he goes, "Oh," he goes, "You're friends of Gandalf, aren't you?
Yeah.
You guys are his friends."
Yes.
Okay, so I hear you talking about Weather Hills. I heard that as I was walking by. Wasn't eavesdropping or nothing, just heard it. He goes, but just so you know, because I know you're a Ranger of the North, he goes, other Rangers of the North have been camping at Weathertop. So if you guys are on some kind of journey, he goes, you can use that to camp out for a night or so. He goes, before the long journey.
Good to know.
Because
Thank
if you guys need that information, he goes, Gandalf's a good help, and he's a good friend. He goes, I won't mind helping his friends. And then he kind of takes off and starts serving other tables and such.
Oh, what a nice fella.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
No doubt.
Get some beauty sleep. But where is it on the map? Because I cannot say it still.
It is literally right
East.
next to
So,
us.
what do you guys what's your guys' decision on where you want to go?
Alright, quick question. I know that this map, the scaling's probably all funky
Yes,
dunky,
they're
so I
pretty
would
far.
imagine that's a long trip.
I believe it will take you about, I think it was 18 days total to get
To
from
make it
Bree
from here to
Rivendell.
Rivendell. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna move like the width of Bree a day almost. Okay, so make it through the mid-water marshes, or
Yes.
just follow the main road, and then probably so either a day or 2 days to get to Weathertop, probably. But yeah, we can do that if that's.
So are you going to take the main road then? Is that the one, the Great East Road, or are you want?
I guess we can, since we're like right outside Bree. It's probably not as heavily guarded as it is
you can,
up the road.
Yeah, you can
I would
take that,
imagine.
and if you want to get to Weathertop, maybe a faster route if you take the main road.
Uh,
But that's up to you guys.
Can I ask Gandalf where most of the bandits have been reported on the East Road? Is it farther East?
Yeah,
Or has
so
it been close to
Gandalf,
Bree?
Gandalf kind of comes back and he's got
Oh, I didn't know
beers
that.
and his pipe and extra pipe for everyone to smoke on. And he sits down and he goes, yes, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. What did you ask?
Oh, Gandalf.
How far down the Great East Road were most of the bandits being reported? And
Oh, he says,
dangers.
he goes, oh, yes. He goes, well, once you get towards the forests and the trees, kind of the last bridge area, he goes, there's been reports of bandits trying to stop people on the bridge, cut people off into the trees. He goes, there's been lots of things happening in Middle Earth these days that aren't normal.
Understood. Appreciate the help.
He goes, and I spoke with Barnabas. He told me that he told you about Weathertop. He goes, you guys are welcome to use it. I'm sure the Rangers wouldn't mind, even if they're there or not there. He goes, everyone's welcome to use the Weathertop, especially the Ranger of the North. So,
Word.
okay. If you guys have
Does
decided,
Gandalf know what word means?
yeah, he goes, yes, copy, word,
That is a word.
word.
I did say a word, he says.
He goes, well, if that's the plan and you guys have your route taken, he goes, you can use the inn. Barnabas has given you guys rooms to sleep tonight. So you can use tonight to party, to sleep, to rest, to think, to do as you please. But it's your night before your journey begins. And he kind of puffs his pipe, gives you guys some pipe weed and a pipe, and walks off.
Very nice.
So, what would you guys like to do tonight? Any
Smoke all
exploring?
of
Would you like to sleep? Would you like to
Smoked all of it.
hang
2
out
seconds.
hang out in the inn and see the party going on? See if any exciting things happen.
Watch around for some hard foot action.
Pick some pockets.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink and smoke weed.
Yeah, drink and smoke some pipe weed.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So actually, I'm pretty sure dwarves come to this place for. They have pipe smoking competitions, and dwarves usually are very adamant about trying to beat the hobbits because the hobbits are very good at it. So if that's
Oh,
something
you
you're
can
interested
affect
in,
me, I'm an
you
elf.
can
Yeah,
find that.
let's do that. Let's go
Okay.
find this smoking contest.
So you're gonna do that. Are you guys going with them, or are you still hanging out doing your own things?
I'll watch.
You'll watch
I
them do a
was gonna
smoking
say
contest.
I also would like to see, but
Okay.
I'll stand real close behind some of the spectators with big pockets.
See? And I'm gonna use my helping hand, my helping action.
and he'll look normal because I'll just be
For
standing
distraction.
Okay. So
Who expects the Ranger of the North to start picking your pockets?
yeah. So you're kind of walking around the prancing pony. You're smoking your pipe in the corners and like hanging out and walking around. And this young little hobbit sees you, and he walks up and he says, "Hello, I'm Adelar Took. Would you like to be in a competition of smoke rings with me?"
I say, bring it on.
All right. He goes, "What's your name?"
Grenthran Mountainpast.
Grenthran. Because this is going to be one for the ages. And he pulls up his like pipe, and it's like this nice, like beautiful little inlaid one. And he puts some pipe weed in it. And roll me Constitution check to see how well you can blow out some sick pipe smoke
Pipe
rings.
and weed.
Is this
Your mouth
under
dex.
savings or just regular?
That'd be weird. But
What
like,
is
Oh, wait,
dwarf
wait,
pipe
wait,
weed?
wait.
Is it
Wait,
just
sorry.
weed?
It's mouth dicks.
Oh, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma check using a pipe.
Okay, so no.
It's a hard one.
No mouth.
So
no mouth dicks.
you can choose.
I use intelligence.
Okay.
18 plus 3.
18 plus 3. Okay, so you're puffing on this thing, and you've got like they see like the mouth movements. It's like smoke ring, and then he's blowing a smoke ring, looking at you, and then like they get like this. You get this holy like ring of the perfect smoke ring because you beat the DC by like 2. So you blow out this big puff of smoke ring, and it forms. What does it look like? This smoke ring when it comes out. What does it form into?
My beautiful hammers.
Oh yeah, so this smoke ring comes out and it goes and forms into the form of a hammer, and this hobbit goes, "Oh, I can do you one better," and he hits on it and puffs it and he blows. He just starts choking and coughing, and he goes, "You know what? That was a good one." He goes, "You're a good pipe smoker, and I hope to see you one day in the Summer Smoke Ring Festival." And he pats you on the back and gives you 50 gold pieces. He goes, "That's for your win," and then he kind of walks off. Is anybody else doing anything during this?
Watching.
Pickpocket.
Pickpocket? Okay, give me a, what is it, sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, sleight of hand check.
19.
Yeah. Well, let me roll a perception. Okay, no, not a perception. He failed. So yeah, you pickpocket let's say.
Whoever
So-
was nearby. at
Yeah,
the
give me
moment.
a D20 roll.
7.
Okay, you find 70 gold pieces out of some people's pockets, just kind of snagging some stuff.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I'm just standing there, like, watching everything go down around me. Do I see anything awesome?
See anything awesome happening? You
Yeah.
see a dwarf absolutely stomp a hobbit in a smoke ring festival.
Saw that.
And
Duh.
then let me see real quick on this thing. 16. So. Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. I'm sorry. One sec. Gotta roll something up. It's an 8. Okay, so you hear after this smoke ring contest ends and everyone's kind of doing their thing, you start hearing everybody get really quiet inside the Prancing Pony. Like everybody just kind of stops talking and yelling. And then you hear a bunch of music start playing real hard. And then you hear a bunch of people start singing and chanting this huge song of ballads of a famous person who blew smoke rings in Prancing Pony one day. What do you do as you hear all this happening?
Join in.
You're gonna join in? Okay, give me a charisma performance check. Oh, that's crazy, but you chose nature instead of the performance.
That's not funny.
And we
don't
talked about it,
laugh.
and you're like, well, you really don't ever use performance.
What'd you say? I forgot.
Performance check. Charisma performance check.
Performance.
Is anybody else joining in? Or are you all just hanging out?
I'm just hanging.
Okay.
12
chilling.
plus 5.
12 plus 5. Okay, yeah, you jump in and it's like you know this song. You're singing this song along with them, and they are like shaking and rolling, and they're like, "This elf knows her stuff," and
Yeah.
you gain an inspiration for joining in and getting passing the check to sing along with the people of Bree. And as you guys sing and drink and party and everything, the night starts to come to an end. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before heading off to bed? Any exploring or checking out of the town before it's late? Because once it gets late in Bree, they lock up the gates.
I'll go investigate the town.
Go investigate the
I'm
town.
gonna follow the ranger.
Yeah, I'm following my friends.
He is my leader.
Okay, so as you kind of which direction would you like to investigate of the town? Would you like to head south, west, east, north? North is like
what
over
side
the hill.
of town is the bar we're at? The place?
It's towards kind of the center of town, and north would be over the hill to the other side, and there's like a little village on the other side, farming village,
We'll
and
just
some
stay
woods.
in this village
towards
for
Chetwood.
now. So
Is there weapons?
We're gonna
place?
leave
we'll
the
just
club.
search
East, south,
the
or west.
west side of the village.
West
here,
side of the
I
village?
guess. Sure.
So as you guys start to head west through town, you head away from the Pouncing Pony and across. You see a large green field, and before that field is the end of town towards the west, and you see the counting house, the armory, and the Reeves Hall. Yes. So that's there, and you see kind of some children playing in the field or in the field out towards the edge of town. As the light starts to get darker, they're just kind of running around the field playing.
Might check out the armory.
Yeah.
Armory. Okay, as you start to walk towards the armory, you see this kind of not young child, but teenager, preteen-ish age kid. He comes running up to you, Ranger of the North, and he starts pulling on your arm. And he goes, "You look like someone who's gathered a lot of treasure." He goes, "How do you get all that? Do you steal it? Do you steal treasure? Do you steal it?"
Sometimes.
Sometimes. That's so fucking cool. And he goes, "What about you? What about you, dwarf? Do you steal things?"
No.
He goes,
Check my
He
pockets.
goes, that's cool. Huh?
I check my pockets.
Okay.
Immediately.
Give me a perception check. Never mind. Don't give me a perception check. He got a nat 1. So as this kid's like looking at the dwarf, he goes to reach for like your pocket and misses completely and just grabs your butt cheek and just like reaches over and just grabs a hold. And he goes, "I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna try to rob you and steal from you, and then it failed. So I was trying to be cool like you." And then he just kind of stands there frozen, staring at you.
Just kick him really hard.
It's fine, but don't try that until you get better at it.
It's very, very much appreciated, sir. And he turns around and takes off running. You can get a point of inspiration as well for
Okay.
leading that
For
kid to
being
try to
bad.
teach him how to be a better
He's gonna lose.
thief.
He's gonna lose a hand real soon. He keeps that up. Jeez.
Okay, so what were you originally doing, actually?
Going to the armor.
Go to the armory. Okay, yeah.
And this child idolized me and then tried robbing me, which I kind of figured when he idolized my
Just next time say,
sleight of
"Axe
hand and
kids."
pickpocketing skills.
No.
He's like, "That's so cool. I want to do it." I was like, I know this.
He
kid.
grabbed your butt cheek. That was vandalism.
I just pictured you kicking it like that kid on Tropic Thunder.
I've been essayed. Sexual assault.
No, it's like Hancock when he puts the kid up into the sky.
So,
Oh yeah.
as you approach the armory, you realize that this is a squat stone building, just a little stout squat stone building, and it's the official headquarters of the Bree Wardens. So you see some guards kind of standing out in front and stuff, and it looks from just seeing the weapons and stuff inside the armory that these are just beaten down, broken, shitty weapons. Like they look rarely used. Like they're not.
They're
You know
nothing
what I mean?
special.
Yeah, they're nothing special. They look like they're just there to keep the town from threat if something was to happen. So, that's what you see
Gotcha.
at the armory.
Not
It's
worth my time.
Not quite like an
Not
armory to
worth
buy
my-
stuff.
Not
yeah.
worth my time to rob.
Okay,
Can I investigate to see if there's any hidden jewels around?
around the area.
Any good stuff? Yeah.
Give me a intelligence check
Intelligence?
to see. Well, actually,
Wouldn't it be investigation?
Is there a treasury?
yeah, give me investigation. Yeah,
I
yeah.
whispered to
Do advantage
Bunwin.
since you're trying to find jewels. A dwarf would know the smell of it.
17
gemstone.
plus 7.
Gemstones, yeah.
17 plus 7.
Yeah. So you're like,
Yeah, we'll stick with that.
okay. So yeah, you're like kind of looking around while you guys are checking out this armory, and you're sniffing and sniffing. And you see this little market stand, and it's just full of jewels, like all over it. They're just this lady's sitting there selling them. What would you like to do with that? There's none laying on the sidewalk. No.
I'm just gonna see what she has. See if she has any
Okay.
good
She
ones.
walks up. You walk up, and you see a few that are like glowing pretty bright. Like there's just some like shiny glowing ones, not just like shiny bright. They're glowing. And then some few other just kind of like swirly looking gems sitting there on her thing.
Can I ask her what each one does?
Yeah, she looks at the one of the glowing ones. She goes, "I'm assuming you're talking about this one, right?" She picks it up, and when she picks it up, you see it like glow real bright. And then when she sits it down, her hand is still glowing bright, like it's like a lingering light that can stick to you. So you can pretty much cast light on something if you're using the gem.
What about the other ones?
Shit. There are other normal gems. There's only one good one, I guess. I don't know anything else on my brain right now.
How much?
She goes, it will be probably about 40 gold pieces. To be able to have a constant light attached to you, pretty good. Especially if dwarves who are in the mines,
She
because
said
they would love it.
40, give her 30.
Can I haggle you?
Persuasion.
Bartering time.
She painted that shit.
8.
She goes, no, I can't go down on price. She goes, it's 40 for this, but she goes, it is a good deal. She goes, it's magic, and it'll
You already
let
went
you
down
use
on it.
light. Well,
Liar. You're
Screw
a
it.
liar.
I'll buy it.
Okay. So she hands it to you, she goes, pleasure doing business with you. Good luck with your light.
Alright.
Can I go to the other one? Can I pick it up and investigate it?
What, another glowing one?
Yeah, because there's two glowing
I
ones.
thought
So
you said
imagine they
there's
both
3.
do the same thing.
I said there was other glowing ones, but yes.
And
just
you
say
said
they do.
two glowing
Yeah.
and swirling
Well,
ones.
yeah,
so
the
it's
it's
like
like
a
others just
normal-
do the same
I figured the
swirling
two
ones.
glowing ones just make light,
Yeah.
and the other ones are just pretty
Yeah,
looking.
Yeah, pretty looking. Yes.
Yeah, so-
yes.
So can I pick up and investigate the other glowing one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Maybe get the roll forward here.
Sure.
14 plus 7?
And what are you trying to find out about this thing?
Just anything I might know about it. At all, anything.
It feels like it has magic coming out of it,
That's
but
it.
nothing that you can really tell that it's doing. It's not leaving a light on your hand.
Just get it.
Just get it, bro. No, don't.
Just kidding.
Don't.
Inlay it into your weapon.
I just said it's cheap, and I set it down and I walk off.
Okay. All right. Anything else you would like to do? Cheap
So,
junk. Get the fuck up.
during all this, I had whispered to my Bunwin and asked him to sweep the grounds and bring me back anything suspicious or helpful to us or anything that he likes. And he should be about back by now.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check. See if your buddy
The
brought
fuck did you
anything
say?
back.
He always does.
He did.
Oh, 20. Nat
Nat
20.
20?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
first one went off the table, so I couldn't use that.
Okay, he brings you some. Well, potions of
think
healing.
real hard.
He brings you 2 potions of healing.
He's a good Bunwin.
See, I'm strapped to his little.
You look
He's
Gollum
tucked in
didn't
his
get a
arm.
hold of him.
He knows
Hold
how to do. I taught him and trained him well.
All right, are we done for the night?
What were
Anything
the
else?
potions? Healing?
Yes,
Okay.
2 regular potions of healing.
Regular?
Yes,
It's
You
okay,
said greater.
Bunwin. I'm proud
No.
of you.
not greater.
Or superior.
Or
that one.
2 or 4.
2.
Omnipotent.
All right. Anything else we'd like to terrorize?
Is there a treasury?
Is there a treasury?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Then I'm done.
Yeah, I think there's a counting house, but I don't really know.
That's just paper. Then abacus is.
Yeah. So yeah, you're done for the night.
Yes.
All right. So you guys lay down, rest for the night, and wake to another wild inn below you. You hear people partying and drinking and going nuts already. And you wake up and you're able to begin your journey. Would you like to head off immediately, or is there anything you'd like to do before you head off in the morning?
Eat some potatoes.
Eat some potatoes.
I
Okay,
want
yeah.
to make an omelet.
There's
Yeah.
plenty of potatoes. At the inn, Barnabas, he will let you guys have some potatoes, and he'll pack a little bag, and he'll say, there's some potatoes in here, and there's some cram in there that you can make up, or some ingredients to make cram.
Cram!
And, yeah, hands you this little baggie of some food. He goes, I know you're going to need it on your journeys. And
Very nice.
yeah. So, would you like to head out?
Yes.
Okay. You guys do not have any horses or ponies or nothing. You're able to purchase, I think, if you'd like, but as far as money-wise goes, I don't know where you guys are standing on money.
How
So-
much is house?
I can.
You can, I can. What?
I
What would
was
you like
going
to
to wait
do?
till you
How much
answered
is the
before I
horse?
decided if I was going to ask something else.
So if you'd like to purchase a horse, it's going to be 100 gold pieces.
That's a lot.
What about 70 gold pieces? And a handshake.
And a handshake. Roll me persuasion. See if you can talk into a guy
Oh gosh.
into giving you 70 and a handshake.
11.
I have 22.
11?
Yes.
Okay, he says, listen, I can't give you a full-bred, beautiful horse for 70. He goes, but if you want a pony, I can give you one. He can carry some stuff. He may not be able to carry you guys very well, but he can carry supplies, if you'd like.
Can I just call in a wild stallion? And
Is that an ability? that you can
It is
do?
for me.
I have animal handling, and I can talk.
Why am I talking to the stable hand? We
What's,
can just
what's the
call
abilities? What do
magical
we got?
horses.
What is it?
Alright, mine is Beastcraft. As an action, you can spend a craft slot and choose one beast that you can see within 30 feet of you that is able to see you, hear you, make a wisdom animal handling check, contested by the target's wisdom and sight. The beast automatically wins if its intelligence score is 4 or higher. If you win, the beast is charmed by you for 24 hours or until your companions do anything harmful to it. If you obtain magical success and the target is a beast with a CR of 1/8 or lower, it is permanently charmed by you until you dismiss it, harm it, or make another beast
So,
permanently charmed.
Basically,
That
you
is
would
probably
only
still
get it.
theft.
You would only get it for 24 hours, and yes, it would be theft.
And yeah, because it would just like you a lot, and he would have to still agree if you
Did you
could
tell
have
me
it.
my horse thing would be theft?
I think it's the same ability. The beast talking to the
You're not like summoning one from
yeah,
nowhere.
unless you can summon
Yeah.
one if that's an
Now, if
ability.
we saw wild stallions in
Yeah.
a field somewhere,
you could roll an
could
animal
call
handling check
one.
to try and call it in and tame it. Yeah.
Well, I only got 70, so damn.
Pony for good or theft?
No, no
Or
pony.
just walk.
I'll just walk.
Okay, yeah. You
We'll
carry.
walk it.
You strap your potatoes evenly and start making your way. So
It's potatoes.
potatoes.
Bunwin understands me to a certain extent because
It's fine.
of our companionship and all that. So if I requested Bunyan in ways that he'd understand to go bring us in some animal friends, he could do that.
No, I don't think rabbits like have control over horses.
But
To
he
bring
could
in
talk to
friends.
other rabbits.
I mean, yeah. I guess if you wanted them to bring in some rabbits, you
I mean,
try.
You definitely called him Bunyan again.
Did I really?
Yeah, I think you did.
100%.
Bunwin! I'm saying
Just call him
Bunwin.
Bunyan. Just call him
His
Bunyan.
name-
He's
Bunwin.
Bunyan now.
I mean, this is Lord of the Rings lore. Is your bunny the size of the one that
The jackrabbit,
that one wizard? What's his name?
Radagast.
I don't think so.
Radagast. He had
because
giant rabbits.
I'll
So
draw
I
it
guess
in
if
my
you're able
pocket.
to somehow gather up like 20 rabbits to put on a cart and drag
Horde
you.
of rabbits.
No, that's not what I want to do.
Okay.
I don't have any awesome abilities like I thought I would.
Okay. So
Moving on.
you you begin your journey, and you make your way through the nasty midge-water marshes where it just kind of crosses the road and it's nasty.
And it has been about around 4 days or so that you have been traveling, and not a lot has happened. You've had a pretty peaceful, calm time. Let me roll something real quick.
Okay. You reach the bottom of the large tower that is, or the large mountainous area of Weathertop. You're at the very bottom. Would you guys like to go up to Weathertop to rest and see if there's other rangers for any advice, guidance, help, supplies, anything of the sorts? Or would you like to continue on?
Yeah, we'll hit him top. Might as well.
Okay, so I need everyone to give me. Actually, we did not establish something. I forgot about this. Me and Nate talked about it a bunch, and then I forgot to do it. We need to establish roles for the company, the party, on your journey. So we need a guide, we need a scout, and we need a lookout.
Look out.
The scout can act as a hunter and a scout. If you get low on foods and such, but so we need to
You're already
know.
scouting out gold.
But it's a matter of your skills and who's best equipped. This is happening before you left. We're just deciding
can
it
I
now.
see-
mean, I do have good investigation, so I could be the hunter and scout, I guess.
You'd have to be able to,
Yeah, I'm on 7.
yeah, because you have to be able to. Well, hunting would be under hunting. Is it? It's on there. What is it under?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So it'd be wisdom.
The
hunting
only one
check.
that's intelligence based is riddle. That's it. They're all wisdom.
Yeah. So
So yeah.
Investigation.
But I'd be using a bow to hunt game, so it's
yeah.
like it's
the
just,
hunting
I
is the
mean,
matter of tracking it.
But you gotta investigate things to do that. I mean, I guess.
That's intelligence, ain't
Yeah, you would think, but they
Says
got
that
it.
They're
They have
split
hunting
into-
under wisdom.
They're split
so
into different
Oh.
things on this.
it? Okay.
the only one that's intelligence based is riddle. But
I think
Tristan doesn't know if
I
he's gonna
think
do
I
riddles.
would take investigation or wisdom for
'Cause, I
hunting
mean, you gotta-
stuff because
I
you
mean-
have to know how to hunt to be able to.
Now
do
my
it.
guy might not know like exactly what track
Yeah.
he's seeing, but he can see the animal tracks, in the mud or whatever. So it's like,
I would take investigation or wisdom for hunting just because it makes sense. Or I mean intelligence or wisdom. I mean,
Mhm.
but
I think it'd just be like, instead of being like, oh, you see raccoon tracks, no, just be like, you just see small animal tracks. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the wisdom, but
So
I have
that's
the
descriptive.
intelligence.
Yeah.
okay. So
I have animal wisdom. I don't know what you guys were all
But you
just
can't
talking
go
about.
out and hunt with me because you
No.
have your own rule. Somebody will have to be the person that has the map. 'Cause
Yeah.
you said one person will have only
So
access.
who's
to
Well,
got-
I got cartography tools and all that stuff.
do you have good travel? Is travel the one for reading maps?
Travel's something I have naturally. That's wisdom. It says estimated journey,
I should not.
reading the map,
Yeah.
evaluating whether a group of strangers on the road are safe or not.
So travel would be who's going to read the
But
map and
then
the
there's
guide.
also explore. That's
Or
that's
it's like
separate.
going through wild areas and like investigating places that are unknown, not following a map. You know
So
what I mean?
almost
Exploring.
scouting.
Yeah, kind of. A scout.
Well, it
would be
doesn't
using
say
explore.
scout on there, so unless that's actually scout. On this
Okay.
side, at least, that I'm looking at.
I wasn't writing the titles. I just wrote whatever they were.
Oh, it just said explore, hunting,
Yeah.
riddle, travel, and then patron is there.
Never
So I
mind.
didn't know if that was all of them or not.
I didn't
Yeah.
pick the right one. I picked calligraphy instead of cartography.
So travel would be for reading the map and being the guide mostly. Travel
Where's
and-
that even at?
It's for the rules for this. It's in Lord of the Rings. It should be on
Oh.
there somewhere.
What would mine be?
Wisdom, and it would be under like travel or old.
Is your
lore.
wisdom good?
No.
No, mine's a plus 0.
-2.
What's your
Yeah, good
wisdom?
at
Kelly?
that.
Well, I
so.
don't know if I can be the hunter, the scout, and the travel guy, but
No,
yeah, no.
we have to have one roll each.
Well, you said some of them can do both.
Well, yeah, one. Yeah, you.
13 plus 1.
So you've got the highest wisdom. The elf.
So you're a map reader?
I guess so.
You gonna be the guide then?
No. I guess. I'm just.
All it is that you're the person you're the only one who has access to
Who's
the
gonna access
map,
the map.
and
Yeah.
you just have to.
Don't look
Pick
at my
route,
Guide,
maps.
pick routes and
It's my
It's gonna be more or less-
basically rolls.
It's more or less what information we use. Like,
Yeah.
if we
So-
don't have any info of danger, who knows if we'll walk into any. So,
You all have to get off the map. Only I can look at it.
Well,
well, he just won't put it back on there all the time as we're
Yeah.
moving. So you'll have to
So-
screenshot it or something. I don't know.
all right. So
Because as we get to it,
You're gonna be the guide. who's gonna be scout and who's gonna be the
Thalindra.
lookout?
Is the guy.
Didn't you want to be a scout?
I can
Scout
be the
hunter.
scout, yeah.
I'll
Because
be the
I'll do a lot
lookout.
of the investigative stuff. So scout hunting, I guess.
So as you guys get to Weathertop with no problems, with your special guide, your good guide that you have, you guys make it your way to Weathertop. You would like to climb to the top. So give me a athletics or acrobatics check to start climbing this kind of steep steps and stuff, climbing up the sides of this mountain, because this was once a southernmost hill of the Weathern Hills, and it's once stood as a tall and fair watchtower, but in the days of the North Kingdom it was once used to store a seeing stone, and now it's broken down to
Okay.
just a stone on top. What?
I got 19
19?
for athletics.
Crit fail?
I got a crit fail.
Well,
Okay.
so
But
I made
it's
it
plus
up with that.
3, so this is
So
still
Mine is
Okay,
plus
so-
five.
compared to
So
two
Ranger of the
crit
North, you're used to this. This is
Rugged
this is
terrain.
normal terrain. Yeah, you're climbing, you're stepping along, and then like you're walking, you just hear, "Hup, hup," and then you see both of you start back down this thing.
Oh God!
I'm gonna roll some damage.
Oh my
I just shake my head. Rookies.
Noobs.
They're
5, 6,
green.
7, 8, 9, 10. You're both gonna take 10 damage as you just fucking take
No.
a full
Falling
tumble,
damage is the worst.
tumble down this mountainside, and then you get to retry if you'd like.
I'm just gonna stand and put a hand on hips like.
So it's a mountain? Is that what you said?
Yes, you're
Okay,
climbing to
so-
the top of Weathertop.
Yeah.
This is where Frodo
That's
and
we're
them
just
fought
bruised up a
the
bit. We can do it
ring
again.
wraiths in the movie.
Alright, 14.
On top.
13.
Okay, you guys climb to the. You make it past the evil terrain and start to make your way up and climb hurt and damaged. And you get to the top and you see a campfire that is not lit. It's smashed out, and you see bags ripped open and torn apart all across the camp. And there seems to be no one here, and it looks like no one's been here for a while. So, would you guys like to set up camp or do anything special before you set up camp?
I'm gonna do a deep investigation of the camp.
Because your lookout.
I'll,
Yep.
yeah. Either
Yeah.
that or scout, one of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of go
Well-
hand in hand.
Well,
on
what's
that.
my
You can
scout
both
on?
do it. So you give me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do left side, you do right side.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
That'll work.
And yeah,
19 plus 7.
Let's see, so 13 is 5 plus 7 or 12. Sorry.
13.
19 plus 7. whatever
19.
that
So
is.
yeah, you guys are investigating this area and walking around, like looking at the stuff that's happened. And you guys are looking around, and it looks like someone had came through here quick and expected someone to be here, but wasn't. So they ran through, destroyed the shit, and then ran off. You see like tracks and stuff kind of just fade off the side of the
Orcs.
mountain.
Just probably don't light fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, we can. I will just probably get ambushed, but it's fine.
that's smart. So no fire tonight. You're gonna set up a normal camp. You guys do have potatoes, and the ingredients make cram, but I don't know. I don't know if you already have the cram made. We already have the cram made.
Yep.
So if you guys want to eat the cram, you
Yeah,
can
we
do that
made
without
that shit
fire.
before we left.
Yeah,
What are you talking
so-
about, Willis?
You guys would like to set up camp.
So I guess I could go out and try and look for like mushrooms or something too.
Yeah, you can if you want to do that. Yeah. So
kind of
I'm
rolls
just
I
gonna
gotta
stand-
climb back down. I'm guessing. So
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna have
watch.
Bunyan scout our area and make.
yeah, you will have to kind of climb down, but I won't give you a roll to climb down. You can just climb up
Okay.
because
Uh,
climbing down isn't the hard part, and you're Ranger of the North.
I'm
That's
gonna
true.
have Bunyan scout our area out, make sure we're safe.
They just did.
I'll
You're
just
safe so far.
move to the nearest
If-
wooded area.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Bunyan can
what
also
was it?
bring us food.
I don't remember what they are. So you're scouting, so
Or hunting and gathering, I guess.
yeah, if you want to do the intelligence, wisdom, hunting, go for it.
Okay.
Well, Bunyan tried, but he got denied.
So just straight intelligence, no investigation buff or anything, or
I don't know, because it's supposed to be off of this, like its own skill, but I don't know how to look at the skill in the app. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I know like we have some stuff in this things, but
Well, I can do the intelligence
Okay,
one.
yeah,
It's
just do
plus
that
3 instead of my plus 7 investigation.
Technically, the hunting is the
But,
skill.
16, 13 plus 3.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you get down to like the nearest wooded area, and you are either to gather up like mushrooms and fruits and berries and all this such, and kind of scoop it up into a bag and head back to the top.
Cool.
Now, look out. Give me a
"You're up."
give me a dexterity check. Sleight of hand.
Slide in.
Yes, as you're trying to set up the camp and get it prepared.
12.
12? Okay, so yeah, you kind of throw up some this canopy over the top. It's not the best camp. It's going to keep you covered from some rain or some snow, but and lots of snow's up here. So you guys are kind of getting a little bit of coverage, and you got some sleeping bags on the ground and whatnot, and you guys are able to eat your cram or your berries and make enough through the night. As you wake the next morning, you can take your health back. That is a rest. because
Medicinal
you guys,
mushrooms.
You guys rested. Yeah, medicinal mushrooms, you rested. But as you awake, you see the sun shining, snow's falling pretty hard, and you guys are able to make your way back down the weather top if you'd like, or if you'd like to do any more else stuff here while it's bright out, you can.
Well, while I'm up high, I'm gonna take a little looky-loo in the direction we're gonna be heading. Do a little scout.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so give me a perception check.
Okay.
What is the word?
17.
Alright, so let me find this right quick and I will tell you what you see.
That's kind of what I built this guy for. Would be like investigation, perception, kind of just like don't let nothing get by me.
Okay. You roll a d12. Okay, so yeah, you're looking off in the distance, and you're looking towards like the forest and the Great East Road and the forest kind of next to it, and you see, what'd you get? A 17?
Yeah, 17.
17? Okay, so yeah, you were looking down there and you see some trees kind of shake and rattle and start to break, and then you see like what looks like a large creature kind of just like shuffling and running through the trees and pushing them out of the way. So you do know that there's something large.
Something decent sized in there that can break trees down.
Yes,
So.
kind of watching the road.
Well, we can either choose action or safety. There's apparently a large creature knocking down trees and such in the woods. So, my guess, troll.
4.
Maybe. I was thinking troll, but it could be a boar. But you said it wasn't native to this area.
No, when you saw it, since you got a 17, like
2 legs.
yeah, like you saw it walk into the thing, and it's like like smashing stuff and walking through. So, yeah, and you saw that kind of towards
To the
where you
side
see
of
like
East Road.
close before the last bridge, like before the last bridge,
So
but it
just
kind
like
of
a
started
little,
the forest
little
edge.
kind of forest patch
Yeah.
that's there, I guess.
What I miss.
Apparently I saw a large 2-legged creature knocking down some trees and walking through the forest area up ahead of where we're going to be heading.
Yes.
So we can try to detour that or just head it head on. Come up stealthy on him and slice his Achilles.
I'll take out his kneecaps.
Roll
with my
me
hand
a whoever you want, any of you. Roll me, but just one of you, a nature or old lore. Any of you have good old lore or nature?
I got plus
That
3
ain't
in
me.
nature.
What's your nature?
I don't know what the old lore would be.
Yeah, I don't
Kelly?
know how to look up old lore.
Thalindra, as you see the Ranger of the North pointing out
Oh,
to you
good
guys,
elf.
you know, about this
One
thing.
old.
9 plus 4.
For which one? Nature?
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you told me.
Okay, so yeah, as he's telling you that he thinks he sees like this large troll-like creature.
Wait,
you
hold
know-
up.
What?
It says history equals old lore intelligence.
Yeah, old lore is
So is it just intelligence buff?
Or
intelligence, and then if you have old lore skill.
Oh, I didn't know if it was a skill.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Gotcha.
it would be just base intelligence if you did it. But yes, so with your nature check, you're looking off, and then he tells you about this troll, troll-like creature he sees in the forest, and you know that trolls who live in the forest or live in the mountains usually have a troll hole that they live in. Yeah.
Not a troll hole.
Trolls usually have troll holes that they live in.
That's why they like bridges.
So you can assume that there's a troll living inside that patch of forest there. All right, so would you guys like to do anything else or move on?
We move ahead.
Move
Yep.
ahead. Okay, then Kelly, since you are Thalindra, if you're the guide, then I need you to give me a investigation or wisdom travel check.
And I'm looking out.
You can give a perception check.
Find it up ahead.
Give me an
Up
intelligence
above
or
the-
wisdom check. With
Yeah, our
Yeah.
characters have a lot of features, just little stuff for each species or race.
17 plus 2.
Okay, you are able to follow the path, the road, or the map easily enough and keep yourselves following the Great East Road. As you get to the edge of the tree line, close to where you saw the troll-like creature, how would you guys like to approach this?
Stealth.
Stealth?
So
Okay.
I'm approaching it like if
You guys just going to
we're-
sneak
if-
past, or are you going to sneak into the forest where he's at to try to stop this problem? Because you can tell this is
I
going to be a
wanna-
problem for people traveling.
I want to sneak up close to his little den or camp and kind of just take a little look-see-loo around there. See,
Okay, so
see if he's
get up
got
to
if
the
there's
edge
more
of the
than
forest,
one, or
Because you'll
if,
have to
you
try
know-
to find his little.
Well, I'm sure I can find where he
Yeah.
walked through the forest.
So yeah, you
It'll probably be a lot of
give
broken
me
stuff.
the hunting check if you'd like.
Okay.
So I guess
So just standard
investigation.
intelligence
Just do
or
investigation because the hunter. Their things aren't operating correctly.
13 plus 7.
13 plus 7. Yeah, you're able to follow the broken trees and giant footsteps, and you are getting closer and closer, and then because the sun is bright, you hear this just large echoing sound, and then you turn over around another corner and you see this large cave in the ground, just kind of dug down and deep down to the ground, and you hear from inside there, "You stupid fool! The sun's out. I can't go out there." He goes, I hear them prowling around, always prowling around, people and the animals and everything out there. I hear them." And then you hear another one in there, another voice kind of speak back, and she goes, it's a female voice, and you hear her kind of saying like, "Well, we need food, and if we need food, you got to go get it, you big dummy." And they kind of are standing at the edge of the cave, and you see this like troll kind of stand at the edge of the cave, this large, ugly troll, lean with his arm against the cave, just wanting to come out in the sunlight. And then you guys roll me a stealth check.
Gotcha. How is a 23?
That's really good.
10.
How's it?
Oh my god.
1. Well, it's not a nat one.
He
It's a
got
1.
he got a nat one, so yeah,
sun bright.
he goes to like he puts his arm up and he goes to look out, and as he sticks his like arm up to look, you see his arms go and turn to stone. And he pulls his arm back in. And he goes, "God damn woman!" and kind of comes back into his cave, but his arm is turned to stone as he walks back in.
Light in the hole.
All right, so what's your guys' plan going forward?
Light
gonna-
the
You better watch your mouth.
I'm gonna use my sword to try and reflect some sunlight into the cave.
Okay, give me a, I guess,
penetration
dexterity.
roll.
Time.
I don't know if you want to do like sleight of hand, maybe, because it's kind of like
Yeah, I
trying to
can.
get your hands just right and the,
I'll take
linger
that.
the light just right.
So we're looking at 4 plus 8, so 12.
12. Okay, I'm gonna roll something here.
Could have been better.
Okay, so he got a really high roll. I was rolling his perception to see if he hears or smells you guys at all.
I'm not standing in the
So
shadows.
he gets a whiff, and what'd you get on your thing? Your
12
reflect?
for
12?
reflect the
So
light.
he gets like this really strong whiff. He goes, that smells funny. He turns around, you see him peek around the corner, and the light just like shines past him real fast and hits the corner and like grazes his shoulder. And you see like a shoulder piece just kind of turn to stone. He goes, "Oh shit!" He goes, "What the hell was that?" And like you see him take off running like back down the tunnel. So
It's neat.
It's effective though.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna do it like your
Like
native
ease in?
ancestors do and bank it off multiple
Yeah.
weapons down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I've got a sword.
So is someone going inside the tunnel to get like the corner angle of it? And
Well, they're covered by sunlight from the other person, I guess. So,
Yeah.
As long as you keep that beam
That's
from
risky
to where they
business.
can run back around.
so
I'd probably
what-
use stealth.
What
going
I'm
in there.
seeing is his troll got smacked by it, ran backwards. You guys see him cut down the tunnel, and it's black back there. So
Yes.
Lucky roll. dude.
if you want to stealth roll up to that corner in the dark, and then
Try to do a double bank shot.
yeah, but the thing is, yes, you would have to do a dexterity sleight of hand to hit, and then another dexterity sleight of hand to hit yours back down that
Oh, I
tunnel
know.
path.
Yeah.
Any
So-
bad roll and the whole thing goes
Yes, if
sideways.
bad
Yeah,
rolls
exactly.
happen, then you have to deal with the consequences of
Getting
what's
out
gonna
of the
happen.
tunnel
So-
before Big Boy snatches you
So-
and pulls you
My
into
dex
his
is
den.
shit.
your dex is shit. Well, there's another player.
Well, my stealth
We have
and
another
dex is
character.
quite good, so I can be the guy that risks it, and
a Ranger of the North.
that's a very
Kelly,
Ranger thing to do, too.
Thalindra, do you have good dex? You have good dex, don't
Do you
you?
want to borrow my light?
My dexterity
I got my cunning
is
action, too,
17
where I
plus
can-
3.
I can use it for a dex buff.
Huh?
My
as a
dexterity
bonus
is
action.
17 plus 3.
I think I can do it to use an item, too.
My dex
so.
is plus 3.
Oh, okay. 17. Okay.
17, yeah.
Alright, sorry.
So technically, if I boof it, I can use my cunning action.
To do
and
what?
Because I can use it to buff a...
Boof it?
Yes, it means fuck it up, Bab.
Move it.
No,
Okay.
no, no,
What?
no.
No, it means to shove it up to your ass.
Yeah, we know
But
what boofing is around
Essentially, could I use my cunning action that allows me to either buff a dexterity check or use an item? Could that count as trying to reflect
Well,
the light again?
Yeah, you can
Like
use your
if
bonus
he's
action.
shining successfully, I mess up first time. Can I try that second try to like line
Yeah,
it
'cause
back
you're
up
allowed to
before I
use-
get?
You're allowed to use
smashed?
your bonus action to do a sleight of hand check, right?
Yes,
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah.
Well, then yeah, you can do it twice, but then that would mean
I didn't have any
if you
escape
fail
route.
twice, yes, you're out
Yes.
of routes. You're out of things. So that's up to you.
Yeah, and it could be bad if they have nowhere to go, and I start shining light. They're probably gonna come at me more than away because they're. I mean, if you got
Just
nowhere to
aim it at
go,
their
I can just
face.
scan it left and right.
Yeah. Just yeah, like Resident Evil style
All
laser
right,
track.
I'm gonna go for a stealth approach down
Okay,
there.
give me-
while you try to shine the light down the tunnel as I'm going. Maybe
Can I
they'll-
do
I'm gonna
She
do the
can-
light
well, hang on,
first.
hang
Well,
on.
I'm
Can I
thinking
get
if he
him a luck
sees the
point?
light
Hang on.
shining where I hit him in the shoulder,
Well,
he won't approach that spot. You very,
Yeah.
very.
Thalindra
That'd be your
can do
cover.
the first shining because she's got good dex.
That's true.
Since your dex is bad as
So what shining am I doing?
well. You don't need to shine then. You can be back up.
I run in.
We got a
kneecap
rope.
'em.
We got a rope.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a rope.
Tie a rope to me.
All right.
Okay.
I
If,
got a rope
if
too.
they come charging and it didn't work out, just like.
So what do I do? Roll strength
So-
check.
If-
Well, I don't know if that would work. You might
Okay.
just pull me down and be dragging me
So-
slower. In
Me
the dirt.
too.
Thalindra
Tie each other
and
to- tie us to each other.
Thalindra and Guldarin need to give me dexterity sleight of hand checks, or you need to give me a stealth check.
Yeah,
sorry.
stealth.
So do a stealth first, and then you guys will do.
I rolled a 13.
Oof. 12.
Okay, you got inspiration. Are you gonna use it? Or you
Yes,
gonna
I
say-
will.
Okay,
I will do
That's
that.
it. That's what I need.
All right. So how about 24?
24. Okay. Yeah. They do not detect you, so you are stealthily sneaking inside the cave, and
Like-
you are at the corner of the edge
Okay,
of
so
the
I'm,
tunnel.
I'm in position.
You're in position. Yes, that was a good stealth roll.
Alright, I gotta
So-
hold you tight.
Now you need to both give me dexterity sleight of hand check to reflect the sunlight.
Well, one of them, and then I do too.
yeah,
Wait,
she's going
I-
to, and then you're going to.
Yeah.
I rolled already. You mean roll again?
No, if you already
Oh,
rolled
okay,
it,
I
then,
rolled a 13.
okay. And
I'm not even gonna attempt unless the light is successfully coming
the
towards
light,
me.
yes, the light,
Yeah.
the light comes down and shimmers and bounces towards you.
Okay.
But
What
it's-
am I doing right now? Do I need to roll higher than a 13?
I don't know. We will find out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
All yours. You see the light coming at you.
Sleight of hand. 19.
Okay, so Thalindra's accuracy was slightly, it was good. Like you were aiming for a troll when you got a 12, so that was an easier target. But aiming a direct sword at another sword of light was a little bit harder. So Shurs is off just a smidge, but you rolled good enough to kind of
Counter it.
direct the light and bounce it. So yeah, this light shines down the tunnel, and you see this troll, and it lights up the wall, and you see like it's probably about 30 feet deep, like into this tunnel. And you see the edge of the wall, and you see this 2 trolls just like standing there, and he's like, "My arm! I don't know what happened." He goes and hits his arm again, and pulls his whole left arm to stone. And he's like, "Oh shit!" And you see him kind of like fall over heavy. And he turns around, and he goes, "That fucker!" Where he sees the light come from him. I need you all to roll initiative. Actually, if you want to do your strength check to try and yank him out, you can. But that's up to
How
you
far
guys.
away are they?
They're about 30 feet. Like deep at the end of this tunnel.
Should we attempt the light still, or just go
Just
in and
barcode
cut
You
it.
just keep doing another one.
Well, I mean,
You
if
get-
I'm still shining, can I just scan across like a kill box laser?
That was it.
Well, isn't there a female?
You can do
That's untouched?
it again if you want because you got the bonus action. But
Well,
then
he's
we're gonna-
heavy. Where's the female? That's what I
She's
want.
also back there, just kind of like.
Well, I'm
hovering
gonna
back. He
attempt
was
to
in
use
front of
that
her.
bonus action
Okay.
and do it again.
So when we roll initiative, then would that be like you don't have your bonus action and stuff?
I mean, I want
Fresh
to.
off initiative.
I mean, if it's gonna be that way, then I just want to do it, and I'll wait till get a full fresh turn and initiative, I guess.
No, go ahead. Do your bonus action. Do it
Okay.
because you snuck up on them. It's kind of like a surprise round, technically.
15 plus 8 on sleight
Yeah.
of hand.
So yeah. You bounce this light off of it again. It's bing, and it shoots down there, and you see it hit the other woman in the arm, and it kind of turns her arm big chunk to stone, and then she's kind of heavy down, so they're going to have a bit of a disadvantage on some things. But
Sweet.
they are weakened and hit with a little bit of stone sunlight.
I'm satisfied.
Now we need to roll initiative.
Yes, I am satisfied. Plus 6 to initiative. Well, I rolled horrible, so
I rolled horrible as well.
a 9.
I still beat you.
13.
3 plus 6, 9.
I got 5 minus 1,
Keep
4.
rolling 13.
Okay, what was yours, Grenthran?
4.
4? Your initiative bonus is worse than theirs. Okay, so what's
Oh.
yours,
Well, it's
Guldarin?
5 minus 1.
9.
9?
Yes.
Okay, and Thalindra.
13.
Oh, okay.
In order.
We start combat. Alright, so first up is Thalindra. It is
Bow
your
and
turn.
arrow.
You are not inside the cave.
Dang it.
So you can move inside the cave if you'd like. Your
Do I?
movement speed.
I don't
but you
see
would
what
be-
they see then? That's what you're saying?
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark in there. You guys can't see, so you'll be at disadvantage for sure until you get
We
some
need
light.
the stone.
I
The
got
glow
my
stone.
stone.
But you'll have to wait
You
for
want
him
me
to
to
get in
rub
there.
my stone all up and down your weapon?
Is that.
You'd have to wait for his turn. Right now, you don't have the light.
Yeah, the moment
So right
you guys,
now
the
you're-
moment you guys start moving into the tunnel, it's gonna be pitch black.
I'm
Yep.
standing right next to him.
You two are outside of the cave, yes.
Okay, can I have your glowstone, rub it all
That's-
over my stuff, and give it right back to you?
Yeah. That works, right?
Ha!
I mean,
Ha!
If you
Say
want to
yes.
be a glowworm inside of a dark tunnel as a perfect target, then
Are-
I mean, I guess yeah,
Is
you
it gonna
can.
hurt him?
Does it emit light or is it just glow
it
itself?
emits light.
It's light.
So
But
it'd be like a
if it
flashlight.
touches a person, it makes them also emit light. So if she
Yeah.
goes rubbing it all over herself, she'll be like a glow stick walking in
Just
there.
a weapon.
That's fine if you want to do that. I'll
yeah,
let you do
but
it.
then if
You
they
might
come
become a
close to me,
target.
they'll become
It's
stone, right?
aggro. You
No.
guess you just like
It's not sunlight. It's just.
zero
Oh,
stealth.
then I'm not doing
We're just
that.
gonna creep in.
No, it won't hurt them. It's just going to give us visual light to see.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be able to see so you're not at a disadvantage.
We
you
just
can,
need to stay close to him while he's holding it with one hand. I mean,
Yeah,
how
or at
how
least
how,
just stick
how
it
big is
on
the
your bag
light?
or something.
How big's the
Yeah,
how much
rank
how much
light
does it
does it-
20
emit?
foot.
Oh, then we're
So
fine.
we're
Just
gonna-
stay
Oh
close
shit,
to you.
that'll
Yeah.
light that
Like
whole
it's an
thing up.
emanate-
It's a
Yeah,
30-foot tunnel, so yeah, once we
Yeah,
get
we're
toward
good.
him, it'll be fine.
So we can just rub it on pebbles and
No, he
toss
can
them
just
ahead
hold it in
us.
one of his hands.
And then when they run to the light, it won't be coming to us. It'll be coming to those random ass pebbles. They don't know where we tossed them from.
True. She got a point.
Okay, you guys can do that, sure.
Go for it.
All right.
Okay, so
here's my handful of pebbles.
Give me a dexterity check. Attack roll or something.
Light grenades.
They might just laugh at you, but we'll see.
Dexterity check, attack roll, something. What do you want me to do?
Dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Do sleight of hand because you're throwing a bunch of rocks, and we'll see how well you're.
With
little light.
advantage.
No.
10.
10? Yeah, so you gotta throw these rocks that are glowing light, and they roll forward, and they just kind of ding, 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 and hit the ground, but they're only lighting up like about 10 feet in front of you.
That works.
That
So,
works. I mean,
yeah, there's like a small
Pick 'em
little
up and keep
little chunk
tossing
of
'em.
light. So
Well,
Tossing
hopefully it
them along.
lasts more than like 30 seconds. No, we're gonna be.
I think it lasts 1 minute, so 10 turns.
Okay.
10 turns, yeah, we're just gonna keep picking them up and tossing them as we
That's
go.
gonna keep
Then
taking your.
go
That's
for
gonna
it.
that's gonna take your actions and stuff to keep picking things up and doing it. So, Can't
I'll just
just-
run in there with the stone. I'll keep it close.
well, we already did the throwing the rocks. So,
Well, we'll just leave them at the gate.
Yeah, but they only worked for 10 feet.
yeah. Okay, so what is going on? Are you threw rocks of light?
My
Yeah.
intelligence
You ran
ain't
into
that
the
great.
cave. Now what are you doing?
I still can't see shit, guys.
You can't see them. No, they are past the light.
Find Glendron.
What do I do, guys?
Pass your turn.
You can pass your turn. You have no more movement speed. You don't have anything else
You
can do.
cannot do anything. You cannot see them. You cannot shoot them with a bow. You
That's
cannot
what
walk.
I'm saying.
You
I can't
pass
do
turn.
anything. What do you want me to do?
Pass turn.
Nothing.
If you
Pass.
have a bow, you can
Wing
try to
off
shoot
a random
them,
shot.
but it would be disadvantage attack to try and hit them.
I do want to try that. I didn't know if that was okay. Like,
Do it.
yeah,
You're
okay.
just
So
gonna
I
piss
shoot
them
my
off.
bow to where I saw them last, where I
Go for
think
it.
they were.
Well, twice pick the lowest.
Of this.
Yes.
So it'd be 8 plus what? Because it's my short bow. 8 plus 5.
8 plus 5.
30.
No, that will not hit either of them. So yeah, your turn's over. Next,
What are those sticks flying around in here?
Guldarin, it's your turn.
I tried.
Okay. So how far is this light radiate in front of me?
About 10 feet in front of you. So they're about. You get another 20 feet of light, then you'll see them. They're still 30 feet from you.
Damn it.
So
Toss the rock.
For this
I should've
turn, he
just
can't
done
throw
it
it yet.
again.
Let's see here. They're gonna be coming to us real soon, so I guess I'll just try the short bow approach like you did.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Just rub my stone all over your bunny.
16. 4. Oof.
They
So
eat my bunny.
that'd be 10. That ain't gonna hit.
No,
Yeah.
that will not hit.
Alright.
Anything else?
I'll hold guard and ready.
Okay. It is the male's turn. It is the male's turn. So
He's half rock.
His arms are.
yes, he is going to have disadvantage. That's for sure.
He can still kick.
Try and get me that heavy ass arm. Troll.
Should I just stand in the gateway? You guys lure them to the door and I'll just beam it.
So
we don't have to move. They will come to us.
Yes, he's going to come to you. What is his movement speed though? Oh, decent. Okay, so
He probably would put.
he's going to not just attack you, but he's going to do a charge attack, which is going to be strength contested against your guys' athletics or acrobatics. Because he's going to charge, because he's got 30 feet of movement, so as long as he moves 20 feet, he can do his charge attack
Is
instead
there a
of
wall
his
20 foot
normal
behind us?
attacks. Yeah, no. What?
What I'm saying
He's
is, if
30
I
feet.
dodge out of his way, will
Yeah,
he
if you
run
guys, he
square
will
into
run
a
past
wall
you guys
like
and
an
then
idiot?
turn around. He's not a rhino.
Well, I didn't know how close my back was to the wall.
No, you guys got some decent room behind you, about 10 foot
How
behind
about I
you.
back up toward the?
It's not your turn!
I mean,
Give
yeah.
me a strength or give me strength, athletics, or acrobatics, dexterity. All of you saves
19.
checks.
I'm not even
Athletics.
in the cave yet, am I?
Or not you. You're not. You're not in the cave. So yeah, just you two.
19 athletics.
Strength, athletics, or what?
Or acrobatics, dexterity.
Strength. You can do like grab him. Stay.
I don't even know what my strength is. I can't find it.
Your dexterity will be
You're
higher.
going for strength? Are you?
No, I
It's-
just wanted to see what it was,
It's
but
at 11.
oh, it's literally a +0. That is sad.
Acrobatics plus 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
14 plus 5, 19.
Okay. So he did not roll higher than either of you. So
Yeah, because he sucks.
he comes running past, and you guys are able to just kind of jump out of his way and hug the wall. And he runs forward and kind of pushes his hands against the wall and stops himself from doing a full rhino headbutt and spins around. And that was his turn. So it is now Grenthran Mountainpast's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take my hand.
You can see
and
him because he's like
beam it at his
He's-
freaking
How close
head.
are we to him?
you guys are close.
Right
He's
up on
right
him?
up on him. Yeah, like about 10.
Like
he's
advantage
about
on him?
10 foot on you. All right, it is your turn, Grenthran. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pin him to the wall with my light off my
Booty
hammer.
cheeks. Sorry.
Are you gonna try to? What do you mean? You gonna try
Well, if
to
I shine that beam at his head.
like, reflect the light? Is that what you mean? Okay, so you'd have to give me a dexterity sleight of hand check.
He said
It's not gonna be
he
great.
wanted to twerk him up against
Pretty
that
against the
wall.
wall.
With light.
It's like he is a 12-foot tall troll.
With light.
Use that Riz.
Alright, now
He just
I'm
be like
gonna,
hands on booty cheeks, like.
I'm gonna run in about 10 feet and then hit him with my short bow. How about that?
How about
Yeah, hit him with the
that?
short bow.
How about that?
Okay.
Catch me out.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Your short bow plus one.
He said,
Well, if
17
you're running
plus
in,
1.
if you're running in, you can like he's up close. That one is.
Do I want to get close?
Oh, I just didn't know if you meant like you were running. Maybe if you were like running into the cave.
I'm like a little insect to
Okay.
roll,
Yeah, that's
bro.
fine. What did you roll? What'd you get?
17 plus 1, 18.
Oh yeah, that hit him.
that's why when you said pin him against the wall, I just picture like a little guy like pushing his
Yeah, the door. Push the door. We push on his knees.
He just sit on you like.
I would literally have to like. Never mind.
Like it's actually that's the Hobbit. It's the way that all the them fight. They're all
Alright, so I rolled a 4.
4 damage.
We need Legolas.
All right, 4 damage as you sticking with a short bow arrow, and he kind of picks it off and roars. It is now the lady's turn. Oh wait, no, it's
bonus actions.
Who you calling a lady?
My turn.
That's what she said. Who you calling a lady?
yeah, you might. I don't know.
I can take the help action
Out of 9.
to help these guys
Oh,
out.
as a bonus,
Yep. What is that exactly?
it gives them advantage.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So you
Do I only get one of those? No, I'm good. I use one charge.
to give them a help.
I think. Is that go for that? Under my bonus actions.
No, you don't have to use a charge for that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just saying you can do the help action as a bonus
Helicopter.
instead of a main action. So yeah, you can give a bonus, or you can give a help action to whoever you want. Which one are you giving it to?
Let him roll for it.
Okay, you guys roll d20, so he's gonna get the help.
18.
He gets it. I got a 7.
Okay, what do you say to inspire Guldarin to have an advantage?
Fuck up the kneecaps.
That's dwarven as fuck. Okay.
He's
Well,
like,
you'll
"I
get
feel
that.
so
You'll get that
much
next turn
inspiration
because
right now."
it's the female's turn now.
The
Cave.
voice is traveling slowly.
The cave. So you're a little bit closer. This woman is going to walk up her movement to you guys. So she's on the other side of you two. She's going to attack.
With what?
Her hand,
Let me pull up her thing here.
or her foot, or her booty cheeks.
She starts walking towards you, and you see her like reach
Hell
down
yeah.
and grab this big like tree trunk.
That's not good.
Start walking towards you with it, and she comes overhead and starts swinging it down. She's going to try to hit you, Guldarin. It's a 17 plus 5.
It is.
Okay.
With a tree trunk.
He dodges it. Give him luck.
No, I did not dodge it.
I have luck points to give you. 2.
As,
I
not
can use it twice.
10 damage.
Okay.
With a tree.
I
trunk
survived.
as she gets
It's slightly concussed.
comes down.
but I
You gotta
survived.
it clings you with it. You just fling against the wall, bounce off the wall, and land back
How
down.
do I use my luck points? Is that not how
I don't know. Read them.
I did.
I'm not
I
sure.
read it so many times and I still don't know.
I feel the same way sometimes.
You have 2 luck points that you can spend on the benefits below. You regain. Yeah, that's what it says. You regain expended luck points after a long rest. But then what is it? What?
Let me read it. Yeah. You can get advantage when you roll a d20. You can spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage on the roll, or when a creature attacks against you, you can give them a disadvantage. So you can spend a luck point to give yourself advantage or give an enemy disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah. So I forgot where we were at. damage was dealt to you, right?
10.
10. It hurt. Okay, so
From
And it hurt, huh?
that was its attack.
He needs to know.
Next up is Thalindra. Your
Yeah.
turn. And there's a cave troll on both
I
sides
was
of you.
gonna say I can see them now, so I'm going to
They're definitely up close.
short sword. Wait, is my sword?
It's just a sword, I think.
It's my sword.
My sword.
But
No,
Alright,
it's not.
buddy.
It's just a regular sword.
okay,
This
kill him
sword.
with that sword,
Okay.
or attack them with that sword.
15 plus 5
With your sword.
with
your
my sword. That
15
it?
plus 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't even thinking. Yes, I forgot what you were rolling for. I just kind of stared at
You
you.
really didn't have to ask. I mean, a 20. If he's got AC of 20, we're in deep
9
doo-doo.
damage.
9 damage.
What's the 1d8 plus
Where-
3 for?
That's for if you're wielding it with 2 hands, but you're a dexterity build, so you're wielding it with 1.
Yeah, I'm a...
Which one are you attacking, the female or the male?
Yeah, the female, because
Okay.
fuck that belly
How much
button.
damage?
9.
Okay, good hit. Slice her belly. Bleeds a little.
Yeah.
Bleeds a little.
Put that belly button away, bitch.
Anything else you want to do? Bonus actions of any kind?
Swing back.
You can't do that again.
That's rude. What would my bonus actions look like?
So,
Give AIDS.
I give AIDS to you.
okay, Grenthran, you have advantage on your next thing you do.
Alright.
And now it is Guldarin's turn. Also has advantage with the bonus action aid that
Skipped the
we gave you.
first level. Straight
Well,
AIDS.
the big guy, I'm guessing he's pretty much equal distance from me as the chick is
Yeah,
that hit me
they're
with the
both
tree
about
trunk.
right up on you. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to use advantage and I'm going to go for the back of his knees, try to cut some tendons.
Okay.
Get the Achilles.
Alright, so. Is it 21 hit?
No. Yes. Yes, it does.
21.
Let's call that a stealth attack.
What?
Can I use a stealth attack
Yeah.
technically?
Did you have advantage?
I'm going to say that's what I thought, yeah.
As long as you have advantage, you're allowed to use a sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah, before I do damage, we'll say that was a stealth attack.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 6 plus 4, 10, and then 2 more d6. 2, 5,
So
so
10 and 5?
17. No, it was 2, 5, so
Oh.
7 and 10. Yeah, 17
So
damage.
17. That was
Wow.
to Big Boy.
Big boy, back of the knee. One of them.
It's a good sneak attack. So yeah, you slice his knee. He's falls down to the one knee. He's kind of like leaned over, and he goes, "Come on, woman, help me!" He stands up and is ready to attack. So it's his turn. He's
And
gonna
I
attack.
use my cunning action to disengage into the shadows.
Oh yeah, you have a bonus action. So what? You're gonna disengage and
Get out of the light radius that's nearby.
So are you going to run out of the cave mouth, or are you gonna like? Because they're
Deeper into the
it's
cave.
like it's like she's in the.
So if
deeper
like
part.
here's the opening and they're right at the opening, I'm gonna go deeper toward like where
So
they
this
came
is
from.
how it is. You guys ran in,
Mhm.
and then it's like a little gap there where you cut around.
Yes.
So he's on this side of you. The opening is straight out past you, and then she's on the other side of you guys, covering the entrance to the deeper part. So if you
That
were
makes no sense
so
to me.
you have them on your front and back, and then to your side is the exit of the cave, where you guys
Where's
just
the
walked
nearest
in.
opening to a dark area? Is there any opening?
No, towards the opening of the mouth of the cave is the only place you can really move. If you were small, you could cut under their legs, but they are both blocking both sides of you because they
they're
moved
fucking
close.
Huge. We're
Yeah.
not picturing them huger enough.
Like they're
Huger!
giant in this like cave entrance, so you
Huger
you could
than
go
what you think
outside of
is
the cave
huge.
if you want, but
They won't follow.
they will not be able to follow you because they know that somebody's going.
And they smell like smelly.
Then I won't disengage. I'll go for stealth.
It's gonna hide.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Let's see how perceptive they are.
They are.
Blend
because
into my
they're
surroundings.
Too tall.
Oofed. Bad.
I give you
Uh,
1 point.
9.
9.
Are they retarded?
So-
Are they dumb? Blind?
So, yeah, no, they both see you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
Give it a
both. You,
shot.
you kneel down and try to hide in the shadows, and he's like kneeling down still from where he cut you, and he just like looks up and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He stands up the rest of the way. So yeah, now it's his turn.
Well, okay.
You're fucked.
He is going to do a bite attack.
Maybe you get in there and help. You're one of the hard-hitting rogue types, too.
He's going to try and grab a hold of you and just take a chunk out.
Oh,
That's a 7 plus 5.
that doesn't work.
Doesn't work? Okay. He tries to bite you and just kind of like, and you're wiggling and shit and moving out of the way. And
Jeez, that's
it
scary.
wiggles out of his hands.
That's frightening. I don't like it. His hands.
Yeah,
The
he
rock.
was like, or his hands. So, oh, you know what? You're right.
He has
well,
no
he already
arms.
failed, but I forget he does have disadvantage. So
Oh, so he hasn't grabbed him with rock
he's
hands.
got one arm all like a.
Oh, half
full,
rock, I
yeah.
guess, and one full rock. Yeah.
All right, Grenthran, your turn.
Alright, how far am I from the troll? The dude?
Quite close, probably.
You are still kind of right on the edge of out of the cave, so you're.
How far in is he?
He is
Because I want to
about-
run up and hit him in the kneecap.
He's about 10-15 foot inside the cave.
Alright.
Yeah, you can run in and hit him if you like. You have advantage as well.
Alright, so I'm gonna run up
Nice
and.
knees. Back
His
to the
poor guy's knees gonna be done
kneecap.
for.
I feel like a crawling troll is still a dangerous troll.
So I'm going at him with the hammers.
Okay.
18 plus 5.
Yeah.
He's hammered.
Alright, so. I'm using both hammers, so should I just roll for both?
Roll. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll both attacks if you like. If you're doing your bonus action for the second hammer,
Alright,
go for it.
Go for it.
let me think about this. I can do that, and I can use my charge down here to add additional damage.
Oh,
Two
for
additional
your
weapon
craft
damage
slot?
dice. Yep.
Yeah, you can use one of the craft charges or whatever it is for keen weapon.
Craft. Artificial kneecap. You're like, oh!
You're gonna need to craft yourself a
He's like, faulty kneecap.
All right.
Alright,
So
when you hit a creature with the chosen weapon, you can spend a craft slot to roll 2 additional weapon damage dice on the damage roll.
okay, so that first roll,
So is that 4 for each, or
so
just 2?
first hit will be the one that it does.
Okay.
It's not both hits. You'd have to use it again,
Twice,
again,
yeah.
Alright, so here's my second roll for my other hammer.
That one will not hit.
So
7.
first one you get standard damage, then you can roll your damage
Yeah.
die 2 more times.
Yeah.
Alright.
So 3 times. You get to roll it 3
So
times.
plus
Yeah.
your plus gets added once
Yeah.
off your normal setup.
This 2 second ones don't get
So, like,
No.
what's your
Yeah,
damage
so the
on the
first one
hammer?
will get it.
You get 1d6
1d6
plus 3 and then 2 more d6s
Yeah.
Okay.
added to it. Yeah.
So
2
5.
plus 3.
So 5
6.
plus 6, 11, and
Okay.
one more d6. 4, so 15 damage.
15 damage, and that's
the
to
kneecapper.
the one you already kneecapped once.
Yep.
Yeah, you run in, and he's like kind of getting up and like weak from where he just tried to pick him up and bite him, and his stone hand's hurting and it's weighing him down. You run in, and just boom, blow his kneecap out, and it explodes, and he falls to the ground instantly dead. Just like he's laying there. He's laying there
broke
like
his neck on,
yeah,
on
he's
the fall.
laying there like his legs off almost, like his legs complete because he
I
cut the back
sliced
of the
the
knee,
back of
yeah,
the knee.
and then the other dude came in with a hammer and just
Blew
blew
the
it off
front.
the rest of the way. Like he's fully unconscious, immediate.
I just picture
shock.
it falling and him going down like neck on
Yeah,
the
he's
side of the
right
cave.
there on the
Like,
ground. Yeah. So
no.
good,
That's the downside of being heavy.
Yeah.
good job.
His old lady's like, nah!
Yes, his old lady is very like no.
She's mad.
Very distraught.
Yeah, she sees him fall and she goes, "You sons of bitches, we were gonna mate." And then she comes with her club and she's gonna try to hit you again.
Well, he could never get handsy.
It's disadvantaged. She's gonna fail either way, so it don't matter. Yeah, so she misses completely, trying to hit you with her tree club.
Good, I want vengeance for that
Hits
first
the wall.
headshot I took.
And Thalindra, it is your turn.
Sword.
Sword.
Always.
Okay.
Always.
You have advantage.
Advantage. Well, that sucks. I rolled an 8 plus 5.
No, that will not hit.
Can I use a luck point?
To re-roll.
Yeah.
Advantage. You can. I think it has to be before I declare if it's a miss.
Yeah.
I think.
You
is
mean
the
I
way
should
it
have asked
works.
before I told you?
Yes, I think if you roll and you're like, damn, that looks low, then you have to say it.
Dang.
So no, terribly sorry. You already missed. It'd be like seeing the future if you could do that.
Yeah.
So anything else? You done?
I really can't do anything else, so I'm done. I'm just gonna
Okay.
back up a little bit.
You can't. You're in combat with a female angry lady. So, Guldarin, your turn.
Okay.
Time to get your vengeance.
So I'm guessing she's right up on the female.
Yes,
one.
they all three pretty much are now since he ran in and
So
blew out the
advantage?
kneecap, spun around. Now it's like you three, and then the bitch.
So advantage was still.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. What do I want to cut?
Huh?
So what do I want to cut? I'm gonna go for the guts since the belly's already slashed.
Yeah,
We'll just
titties
disembowel this woman. 6, 9. So what about 15? Is that it?
Yeah, on the money.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. So 6 plus 4, 10, 12, 17.
17.
17 with guts.
Sneak attack, guts.
Intestines everywhere.
Just wait till I get a crit. That's
Yeah,
gonna be-
this one, you come through with that sword and you give it like a good heavy slice, and like you see some stuff start falling out. She's like using her bit of stone arm and her bit of arm to like hold in some stuff. So.
Okay, I'm gonna use my cunning action to sleight of hand, grab some guts, and yank them.
Okay, yeah, give me a sleight of hand check, and I'll do
Okay.
I'll do a contested.
She's trying to hold them in. I'm
I'll
gonna
do a
something.
contested sleight of hand.
I'll say all I can do is sleight of hand, really, right
If you
now.
miss, I'm gonna shatter her hand.
How about a 24?
Yeah, that beats my 6. Okay. 6 plus 0. So yes. Yeah. You grab and you reach and you grab some intestines and you're like, what do you say as you're like about to yank these out? What's the nice like Ranger of the
good
North?
one-liner?
Yeah, Ranger of the North like thing. to
Breathing
say.
out, bitch.
Let's see. I'm gonna yank them out and say, sorry to leave you hanging.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, you yank out a bunch of intestines and like you see like visible pain like reach her whole body, like she's like shivering and it like falls to the ground. The intestines do, and she's like I'm gonna kill you with my last breath, I swear to God. And now
Here it comes.
it is Grenthran's turn.
Here it comes.
Alright, you know what I'm about to do. Hammer! Alright.
To the back! Blood cuts the rest of the way.
Alright,
It's like a movie scene. Is
16
Yes,
on the first
that will
one.
hit.
And 15 on the second.
Oh, you
They
know what's
both
bad? When I picture troll guts, like it's gonna be like
Yeah, it's like
barge
sausages,
rope,
dude.
like
It's,
big.
it's the biggest sausages you could ever make.
Gross.
6 and 7.
6 and 7
They
damage.
made some slaps
Yeah.
when they hit the floor.
Yeah,
It's like
so this all happens in a quick, like, it's almost like
combo.
a movie scene, combo scene where it's like,
Hey,
Well,
would,
yeah,
would
they're
they,
all-
would
you're
they
all-
give us stats for the teamwork stuff?
you're all doing
Bonuses
like
for the-
some solid, like, slicing, you see the intestines fall out, Ranger of the North reaches in and rips them out and they fall to the ground, and as he's, like, spinning away, you see the hammer come in and just blow the intestines out the back, and it just explodes, like, the intestines back inside of her as she falls back and dies.
No mating, bitch.
Yeah.
What was that one that was like? We had to be like coordinate teamwork to get like.
Yeah, like the fellowship
Fellowship.
points.
Yeah,
and
there you
stuff.
go. That was pretty fellowship like.
Yeah.
Combo teamwork.
Thank you for listening to part 1 of our first miniseries, Lord of the Dummies. The system we used for this is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition conversion of the Lord of the Rings role-playing game, if you'd like to try it out yourself. This episode features Kelly Lee as Thalindra, Nate Chambers as Guldarin, and Ryan Tucker as Grenthran Mountainpast, and Tristan Hayes is the Lore Master. If you enjoyed this, be sure to join our Patreon as a paid subscriber for as little as $3 monthly to get access to Part 2 and 3 when they release, only for paid Patreon members. And of course, patrons get access to our community Discord and more content as well. The artwork for Lord of the Dummies mini-series was created by Al Sorensen. It can be found on Instagram under ARCSI0. The theme song is by Free Sound Community. And when it comes to Dummies with Dice, you can find our website on rss.com/podcast/Dummies with Dice and on Facebook at Dummies with Dice.